Boy, was I absolutely wrong in this contest. Leon Edwards absolutely dominating UFC 286. Look, I said that Kamaru Usman would win this fight and win this fight pretty easily. But it just goes to show that this sport can be incredibly unpredictable. Before this contest got underway, Kamaru Usman was walking up to Leon Edwards, trying to intimidate him a little bit, get in his face, and Leon Edwards just makes a gun sign at Kamaru Usman's face and just goes bang, bang. Leon Edwards had an absolutely fantastic game plan. He comes out and he's throwing teep kicks at the knee, kicks to the body, really attacking the body, really attacking the legs. And this really stifled Kamaru Usman because we knew that his key to victory here was to wrestle Leon Edwards. That was his strength. I mean, they've fought in the last 8-9 rounds against one another, and Kamaru Usman's wrestling was the absolute difference. So Leon's game plan of attacking the body and attacking the legs, which Kamaru Usman is known to have very bad knees, was absolutely genius. Kamaru couldn't even get close enough to him. You would have thought that this fight would have been a little bit closer, but it was anything but close in my opinion. Now, in the third round, Kamaru Usman won that round. I don't think many people would disagree with that, mainly because Leon Edwards cheated a little bit. He's doing what he has to do to win, grabbing on the fence when he was getting out wrestled. But what impressed me the most was when Leon was put in these uncomfortable positions, his ability to be able to spring back to his feet to get the fight where he wanted it was the thing that enabled him to get the victory here. That home crowd is an absolutely massive advantage. We've seen with Alexander Volkanovski in Australia how much he feeded off that energy of the crowd. You could really see the confidence within the two fighters was a massive difference. I mean, in the first fight, Leon was a little bit hesitant. Kamaru Usman was extremely confident. I mean, why wouldn't he have been? He was on an amazing run. And then Leon comes out and head kicks him. And you could just see at the start of this contest, just the way Leon was fighting, not being hesitant, being very confident within his skills, that his confidence had risen to new heights after that latest win over Usman. Whereas Kamaru, he did look very hesitant throughout the whole fight. Very, very cautious around Leon's striking. He didn't want to get head kicked again. In the third round, Kamaru Usman did have some success there. I'd give him round 3, but I don't think you could really give him any more than 2 rounds within this fight if you were scoring it honestly. It's always sad to see a champion who was on top of the division go down, but it does open the division up a little bit and opens it up to the other contenders within the division by the likes of Colby Covington. Looks like he's next in line for a title shot. You guys can call whether you think that's the right thing or the wrong thing. So what surprised me the most was not only Leon Edwards winning, but the way that he absolutely outclassed Kamaru Usman. I don't think anyone doubted that Leon Edwards' hand was going to be raised. Maybe the only person that thought so would have been Kamaru Usman, who said after the fight that he thought he did enough, but as we know, fighters are always going to think that. I think if he objectively watches the fight again, he'll realize that Leon Edwards was just too good for him tonight. Who do you guys think is next for Leon Edwards? I think probably it's going to be Colby Covington. I know he doesn't like it, but he's the biggest draw within the welterweight division right now. We've also got George Masvidal waiting in the wings, but he will have to get over Gilbert Burns, and it'd be really fantastic to see that matchup, which is a bit of a history there between those two with a bit of a backstage brawl. But what do you guys think? It's really shaping up to be a division that's full of amazing talent. We've got Khamzat Chimaev fighting at welterweight as well. It remains to be seen whether he's going to go up to middleweight, but I think ultimately he's a bit too heavy for that weight class, and I think he will find his home at middleweight. But what do you guys think is next for Leon Edwards? What do you think is going to be next for Kamaru Usman? As an aging guy with some bad knees, I don't really know who he matches up with next and how he gets another shot at the title. Maybe he can make one more run at it before retiring, but absolutely fantastic from Leon Edwards. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you next time.